Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to keep track of YouTube analytics with Google Sheets. So are you also running a YouTube channel? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I'm running a YouTube channel and I wish to get the stats of my YouTube channel like the YouTube channel views and the subscribers and also the video count in my Google Sheets. So to do this we are going to create a connection between these applications. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So if you wish to learn how to create this connection, then follow me through the screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to learn how to keep a track of YouTube analytics with Google Sheets. So to do this, I have already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we'll open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on Access Now right over here. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button right over here which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to keep a track of YouTube analytics with Google Sheets, and then we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger in action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application. So first for my trigger application I'm going to select it as schedule by Pabbly because I want to schedule this workflow for every day. Because I want that every day my YouTube analytics should be checked and the details or the updated details should be added in my Google Sheets too. So I'm going to search for schedule by Pabbly and then we are going to select it. It is a feature by Pabbly. And now it is asking me to how often you want to run this workflow. So I want to run this workflow every day. So I'm going to select every day right over here. And now it is asking me for the time. So I'm going to select the time as 11:30. You can select your desired time. And now before clicking on save, we are going to read the help desk and it is saying select the trigger time for the scheduled trigger. The time will be based on your account time zone, which is Asia Kolkata. So over here for my account time zone, I've already selected Asia Kolkata. So before clicking on save, first you have to select your account time zone. So I'm going to open this link in a new tab. And over here you can see that I've selected Asia Kolkata because I'm in India. So you have to select your own time zone from here. And after selecting your time zone, we are going back to our workflow and then we are going to click on save. And yes, you can see that we have successfully received the positive response. Over here you can see every day. Over here is the time and over here is the time zone which is Asia Kolkata 11:30. So with this our trigger step is successful and now we are moving on to our action step. Now for our action application we are going to select it as YouTube because I want to get the YouTube stats every day. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as Get Channel Stats. So I'm going to select it and then we are going to click on Connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your YouTube account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on Select Existing Connection and then Save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on Add a New Connection and then connect with YouTube. Over here, after selecting my Gmail account, it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on continue and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on continue, Pabbly is safe. And as soon as we are going to click on continue, you can see that we have successfully connected our YouTube channel with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the YouTube channel ID to get these stats. So to get this YouTube channel ID, I'm going to show you my YouTube account. And over here, you can see that this is my YouTube account, which is demo channel. So over here, this is my demo channel. So I want to get the analytics of this channel. So to do this, first we are going to get the YouTube channel ID. So to get this channel ID, we are going to open this channel in a new tab. We are going to open it, and over here you can see that this is my channel ID after channel and slash. So I'm going to copy this channel ID, and then we are going to paste this channel ID in our workflow. And now after pasting this channel ID, we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response. Over here you can see all the details of our channel. So we are going to scroll. Over here you can see the channel title. So this is the name of my channel. Over here you can see the published ad. We are going to move on forward. Over here you can see the views count and the subscriber count. Over here you can also see the video count. So over here you can see that this is a really less amount because I am using a demo channel right over here. So now after getting all the analytics in our response, we are going to move on forward, add another action step because I want to add these channel analytics in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for Google Sheets right over here, and as you can see that Google Sheets, so I'm going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as add new row, and then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see, again, it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, again, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And again, we have to select our Gmail account and click on allow. This time again, we are going to give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because as you know that our data is secure with Pabbly. And as soon as we are going to click on allow, you can see that we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So as you know, the name of my spreadsheet is YouTube Channel Analytics and the name of my sheet is Sheet 1. So I'm going to select same right over here, YouTube Channel Analytics. And for the sheet, we are going to select it as Sheet 1. And now over here you can see all the details it is asking for, like date, views, subscriber added and the video count. And as you can see that these are the same details I have asked in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to map these details. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the action step and the trigger step. So we are going to map the details from the previous step only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and will change every time my workflow runs. So I'll give you an example that if I'm going to enter the date manually, suppose 22nd, this will not change every time my workflow runs because this is entered manually and this is not dynamic. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, it will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So now we are going to do mapping right over here. So first it is asking me for the date, but as you can see that we haven't received the current date in our YouTube channel analytics. So we have to get the current date. So to get this current date, we are going to use a feature by Pabbly which is date time formatter. And to add that, we are going to click on add action step. And over here for the action application, we are going to search for date time formatter. And over here you can see it. So I'm going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as current date because we want to add the current date in our Google Sheets. You can use this date time formatter to format date with time zone, format date or format time zone only. So I'm going to select current date right over here because that's the need of my workflow right now. And now we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me for the format I want the date in. So I want the date in this format which is date, month, year. So I'm going to select it and then we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that this is the current date which I got, which is 5 June 2024. So I'm going to map this same in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to open this date and over here we are going to map the date we received from date time formatter. So I'm going to map this and now it is asking me for the views. So we are going to map the views from the YouTube channel analytics. So I'm going to search for it and over here you can see the views count. So I'm going to map this. And now for the subscriber added, we are going to map it too. So I'm going to search for subscriber right over here. And as you can see subscriber count. So I'm going to map this. And now it is asking me for the video count. So we are going to map this too. So I'm going to search for video right over here. And as you can see 10. So I'm going to map this. And now after mapping all these details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response that our details have been added to our Google Sheets. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets and check that if the details have been added or not. And yes, you can see our details have been added. Over here is the date, over here is the views, over here is the subscribers and the video count. So with this, my workflow is successful and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application, first we selected schedule by Pabbly because I wanted to schedule this workflow for every day. I wanted that every day my workflow should run. And now for the action step, we selected YouTube, and then for the action event, we selected get channel analytics because I wanted to get the channel analytics of my channel, which is this. So yes, we selected it and we got the channel analytics. And then for the action application, we selected Google Sheets because I wanted to add these channel analytics in my Google Sheets too. And we selected date time formatter right over here because I also wanted to add the current date in my Google Sheets. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here, you can see the current date that we added, and over here, you can see the YouTube channel analytics we received from our response. With this, our workflow is successful. So if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.